Yes, so now you can see the meter cube. If you have assigned that, let's say if I click on gates, so number should come number, because it's number. Yeah, so it is giving the number, that when how much it is required. So that way you can perform many good things. So if we change the layout little bit, so what we can do is we can bring this part into down, because it seems little bit unused. A lot of space is just kind of wasted here. So let's say we want to, okay, this is single selection. Okay, this is enough as well. We can increase that, we can decrease that first of all. Yeah, because it is always going to be like this, it is not going to be more than that. But this way, this part can be variable, so no issue with that. Okay, and this way we can increase that, and if you want to put some values here, you can put that. And in case if I want to, let's say, put my activity code here as a floor, because I am concerned with the floor, or let's say villa, whatever. So let's see if I bring the floor here. So now in each floor, so I think it's better to bring it back, because this value is enough with that visual, and we can utilize that, and we can utilize that both. So if I make it a little bit drill down, in each floor now the quantity is distributed, so we can see first floor, foundation, and that how the quantity is working. So that's also you can monitor your quantities, that actual at completion, actual budget, which is kind of P6 layout. So that's how your quantity is going on. Same way, in the same manner we can do for non-labor. So quickly I will make here material resource management. So now I will make here for the non-labor, simply we need to copy that, duplicate that file, non-labor resource management. Quickly what we will do, because this theme is much suitable for non-labor as well. So first of all, spreadsheet field should come from the non-labor. So bring the non-labor here, and it depends whatever you have assigned. Maybe some people assign cost to that, so you don't need to bring. So in my case, cost is also assigned, so I will just remove the cost, and I will tell you how to remove that, and I will bring the other things, because cost is I am dealing in the form of performance here in earned value, so I don't need here. So spreadsheet field will come under this part. Okay, it might give error, no, not giving, no problem. Unit of measure we do not need, because it's non-labor. Unit of measure works only for material. Dates, fine, remove this, bring that. Okay, yes, and see the value is huge because the cost is here. So but one thing more we need, that we will go into the filter, and we will put filter here on this, what, on this visual. Now visual, we want the filter to be on the page level, and the filter is resource name. Resource name says we don't need the BOQ, just find the BOQ and ignore that. Okay, I brought from here, yes. So let's say BOQ, if I find. Okay, why not coming? Because I brought this filter from some other part, so I will just bring from here. Okay, it was there, but it is not coming. So concrete, I need to look, but this is the way. From here we can remove the cost as well, because cost is coming here in means cost is the one which is making it huge. So we need to just remove the cost from here. So if I go from, okay, if I remove that, we can check the cost. First of all, we need to remove that, because this is non-labor, so remove that resource name, and bring resource name of this one. So we will see if the cost is available here. Cost is not available here. Okay, so that means single selection is done. And we did not bring cost. Actually we removed the cost in Power Query. I just remember that we didn't bring cost here, so we don't need to worry about that. So single selection of this. Here what we are going to do quickly, we are going to bring the non-labor units in the column. So these will be my non-labor units, and here as well I need to non-labor units, and here as well my non-labor units. Fine, these are my resources and everything else is okay. And what I will do, let's say I want to see building works. Let's see what is there, how many floors are there. It will filter for us first and second only, and inside that we have our all these values, and we can check that electrical works, how they are coming. These are the units, means we need as a this is from non-labor. Yes, these are the units coming from there. How many, all these things we require as a you can say non-labor unit, whatever you have assigned there, painting works or all these things. So far it is good. I think all the resources types we have developed, we have so many reports. You can develop so many further, means whatever you need you can extract your data and convert that into information. And so far we will be doing one or two more dashboards which is related to drawings and earned value, which will be coming in the last part, or in the next part most probably. And in the last part we will be analyzing all these things. So that was the longest part of this training, approx 3 hours. So I hope it was very helpful for you, because I gave a lot of idea whatever I had in my mind in a very quick short time, because I need to think and then I need to work on that as well. So once you practice that, you will get a lot of more, you can say, ideas in your mind to develop these kind of dashboards and how you want to present your data. And there can be, I know, many more and much better than this. So if you want to share, you can share with us as well to see your showcase how you are working in your project, how you want to present, because it depends project to project. So it's done for now. So we will see you in the next part.